Yeah, good morning all. Elliott trades here. We're getting into our analysis for the euro dollar majors, and we're looking at GBP USD on a 15-minute time frame currently. In fact, let's just go to the 4 hour. By the way, I've lost my mic. If I want to be completely honest with you, I've been moving around and I don't know where my mic is. I will find it today, if not over the weekend. If not, I'll have another one by Monday. So let's just get into it. Oh, and the speed of my laptop while OBS is running is going to be improved by the weekend as well. Okay. Someone's coming over to sort that out for me. So look, we've got GBP USD. Okay, we came up into a 5. Okay, my count isn't on the chart. Um, 'Cause my trading view got reset. But okay, this is the fifth wave of the fifth wave up here. Okay, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to me is the end of the fifth wave of the fifth wave, and we're coming down to retrace for a 2 deeper than this. So I'm expecting price to at least take out this low. Ultimately, that's what I'm looking for. Price to at least take out this low. Okay, this is on the bigger scale. Okay, so currently we've got locally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This impulse, which I'm calling for as the last impulse before a deep correction in a 2 wave. Okay, this, so that makes this okay. As you can see, I have put 1, 2, 3, but I do that, and then the whole point of doing that is to you always have to have the opposing analysis, okay, on your chart as well. But so far this has not been invalidated as a 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could still go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then um higher. So this degree is a bit too big. It might be misleading. Okay, so look. So as long as price currently, all right, price is correcting currently. And as long as price does not go and touch this 0.618 over here, providing price does not touch this 0.618, turns around, starts breaking structure to the downside, then I will consider that a 1, 2, 3, 4, and that price would come down and give us that 5. Okay, so that's one thing we could look for. Okay, so here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is on the table. Let me go to the smaller time frame. So yesterday I did say that we were likely to come back into, we had a supply zone drawn um here. Okay, we had the supply zone here as well yesterday. And I was like, we're going to at least reach that supply zone and then drop or go higher. Okay, I do think there's enough. Is it Euro USD? It was the pound. Anyway, let me stop. Currently looking for a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a drop. The moment this is touched, this doesn't become 1, 2, 3, 4 anymore. Okay, it becomes A, B, C in a zigzag. Okay, if this does touch into there, okay, like touch goes through the black line and or touches the 0.618. Okay, doesn't mean we're not coming down, just means it's not a 1, 2, 3, 4. And in that case, I would potentially label this a 1, a 2, looking for 3, 4, 5 in a diagonal. Okay, potentially that's what I'd be looking for should we actually come up here. Okay, because no matter what count we have, if price comes up and invalidates the fourth wave, I still am looking for downside. Okay, we've had distribution over here. Okay, bearish divergence would have been here on the TDI. We broke structure, broke the fractal low, and broke structure. Okay, even down here we took out this low as well into this demand right over here. So we're coming up to redistribute somewhere, either exactly where we are, which is what I think we're doing. So I do think we're gonna get some action like this. Okay, This is what I actually think we're getting. Something like this, poke up, drop, and get that fifth wave today, okay? Some like that inside this area, okay? So I'm not looking for price to even take out this black line that we've got there, okay? I'm not looking for price to do that. I'm actually looking for the 4-5, okay? Now, if price does go and take that line, just know I'm still looking for lower. It's just the structure would have changed, okay? Onto the Euro USD. Same thing, okay? Do we have the count? Good, the count is on this, all right? So you can see the purple count over here. We've got the 1, 2, the 3, the 4, and the 5 in this purple over here. That's given us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's given us 1, okay, over here. That gives us 1 over there. Okay, so just like the pound, excuse all the drawings here, just like the pound, we've got a completed impulse over here, okay, and we're looking for price to come down. We go to the 1 hour time frame. And over here, after our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the diagonal, just let it show. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the diagonal, we started to come down. As we're coming down, if we observe this count over here, which let me just actually reduce the degree. We also have a diagonal coming from the top on the way down. So if you just check that, I'll take off the indicators. Clear up the chart a little bit more. Okay, if we check that after our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diagonal, which I could draw the lines, but I mean, I'll probably just take them right back off after. This is too much mess on my charts, okay, but that would go like this. And you can see that's the diagonal, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you can see, we're already gone below the lower trend line of the diagonal, this black line over here. We've traded below it. You can see our price reacted when we got to it even, okay? Right, so right over here, we crashed through it, came up. It looks like we redistributed over here. Yeah, we did. And came lower, okay? Now that distribution zone we created, we have taken out. And this is ridiculous. All right, cool. We have taken out that line there. We redistributed, boom, and we came back and we took out the distribution zone over there, okay? We've taken out the distribution zone. A, B, C, we're looking for this to come down. I still feel like there's another push up into this area before we do drop, okay? Okay, sorry about this, alright? I do the charts whilst I'm talking to you, kind of thing. I have what's on there from before, but I don't actually prepare these videos. I actually this is me doing my analysis in the morning, just recording it and sending it out there, okay? So we don't need these lines for this diagonal. We don't need this line for this diagonal. We don't need the count for the diagonal. And this ABC, we know what it is, okay? It's a corrective move. We want this corrective move to finish and then drop. Now here, what I want to do, okay, I get it. Okay, cool. Looking for distribution, looking for signs of distribution in this area to take price lower. Okay, when price closes back inside this channel, okay, after making another high, that's a sell signal. Okay, if price breaks this low after making another high, that's a sell signal. If price just breaks this low now, it could be a sell signal. But what's good for me is if we just, because I just do believe, otherwise I'd be pressing sell now, but I can see and I do believe, look, we came down in the 3 over here. We've come back to probably the 88.6. Yeah, we have off here. It's likely that we're going to take out the highs again before we go lower. Okay, so to me, let's let it make another little move higher, come down, take out this line. Once we've taken out this line over here, then we're clearly bearish to the downside, in my opinion. I'm not gonna have this slow moving computer again next week. I won't be having that. So yeah, okay, Euro USD, GBP USD, literally just waiting for them to drop off today, just waiting for them to make their move down, looking for this, basically. Okay, a manipulation higher, some form of a breaker structure to the downside, and that's it. That's all I need to see. I mean, literally, put it in simple, let price make another high. Price ever comes and closes, touches this red line, it's a sell. Providing price has gone at least a pip above this high, when it comes down and takes this, that's a sell. If it doesn't go above that high, I still think it's a sell, but it'd be weaker for me. I need to see it go higher first. I'm certain we're gonna see it go higher first. So that's what I'm waiting for. So if we just go down to what's next? NZDUSD, yeah. But let's get that on FXCM. It's the best broker for me on this trading view. I always go FXCM charts. Even gold and silver, I'm trading them on FXCM. And on crypto, Coinbase. Not no Bitstamp or any of those other things. Okay, they're not, to me, as reliable as the Coinbase and FXCM charts. So we're on a 1 hour time frame NZDUSD. Trust me, I'm struggling here. I'm literally getting triggered every time this thing moves slow. But I'm doing this for us all, innit? So I'm just gonna be patient. Right, this, you can see the blue line that I drew yesterday, okay? Price was here yesterday, okay? I was like, boom, boom, that's what we're getting. You can see the video, okay? Now price came down first and then did it. Okay, cool. Either way, wasn't looking to take that sell because I'm looking, well, I didn't want to buy it, but I was looking for buyers. I knew, I believed that we had to come up here before I could look for any sells, okay? So overall, yes, I wanted to sell, but I wouldn't sell here. You can break the, I wouldn't have sold there. Okay, now we're getting distribution behavior. You can see how we're going up, pull back down almost 100%. Up almost 100%, pull back down almost 100%. Okay, looking for price to do that one more time, maybe 2 more times, but I'm thinking one more time, break this low, it's going down, okay? That's the supply zone that we had on there from yesterday. Okay, this looks like a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4. Doesn't look like a 4 to me anymore. This looks like A, B, C, because we've gone and touched the price territory of 1. Unless we're going to call this wick 1, this one right here, this red down close candle at 7 p.m. If that's 1, and we go A, B, C, ABC. We would have not just avoided touching the one. Okay, let's go to the 15-minute. Sorry, I get a bit much. I mean, I'm a bit OCD and ADHD, and sometimes I'll forget and come off the topic and do too much. The thing is with this, yeah, it would have to be a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Either which way, this is a 1. It would have to end there and not here. So another move above that high, then obviously that's not what this is. But rather than actually, you know, trying to get the exact wave here, for me, what's really promising that we're going to the downside here is what happened exactly here. Okay, all this from here to here, all of this distribution type behavior got taken out by this quick movement up, and then we came back down and closed below anyway. This looks like a redistribution to me. This looks like it's starting to redistribute. We spent time below the lows. We broke loads of the lows into this demand. down. I'm just waiting for it to go down. Okay, so AUDUSD. FXCM. Same thing I would have drawn on NZD, I would have drawn on AUDUSD. See, I drew this yesterday, okay? Exactly how it was yesterday. Now you can see price, I started it from here. Price was here. I was saying down and then up and then down. Okay, we got exactly that so far. We got the down and then the up, and now we're just waiting for that down. You can see how, don't get me wrong, I wasn't trying to be precise, but I was drawing it how I thought it would look, and it looks pretty precise. Okay, now we know this isn't a 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is clearly a ABC or a WXY. It could be ABC here, then the B or the X, then the ABC here for the Y. Okay. Clearly, see, the good thing about Wyckoff is, yeah, with Elliott waves, it really does help, because sometimes you might not know what not degree you're in, but you might not know what pattern that you're in, okay? But then when you're looking at this, is clearly a distribution to me. It means to me, it's like, okay, cool. It makes it easier for me to gauge what wave we're in, what pattern, you know, that we're in. And obviously I can't see an impulse here yet. Okay, this could be an impulse. Okay, this can be an impulse. But when you see impulse, correction, impulse, and we come all the way up here, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4. It's ABC. 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 So this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could be getting a leading diagonal. Okay, but at the end of the day, we're not getting an impulsive move out of here. But the top is in, and we're coming down, looking for distribution inside this purple box. Take price lower. Okay. For today, I would say if we're not going to just trap all day today, this is what I'm expecting to happen on AUDUSD. At least come out and take this low today. That's what I'm looking for now. So I'll leave this on the chart now. Okay, so thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's literally take your pick day. If I'm do what you're doing, don't necessarily take my trades, okay? And I'm not really just on here trying to be like, oh yeah, take this trade. I'm really trying to teach and show through teaching, you know, what can happen in these markets. Trying to help people get a good understanding of different schools of thoughts, not just Elliott wave, but also when it comes to Wyckoff, smart money, supply and demands, things like that. You know, like for argument's sake over here, currently, okay, Elliott wave, this could be one, 2, 3, 4, 5. In fact, it is okay. But sometimes I wouldn't know, and so what I can do is at least like, okay, cool. I can see we have a distribution here. I can see we've got a redistribution in here at the top before we broke this low and came down even lower into the demand. This redistribution, to me, unmitigated supply zone that left imbalance and broke structure. When we're just manipulating this little high here, I'm looking at it like, okay, whatever, you're inducing lower, but you're going to come back up into this supply. And at that supply, if I see distribution again, I'm taking it lower. And that doesn't matter what my Elliott wave count is at that point, because I know supply and demand, I can see that they're distributing in here. They're taking time, they're spending money, and they're doing it to go lower. So even if I had a certain, quite a fairly strong Elliott wave count, I can't ignore that we've got an unmitigated supply zone with imbalance that broke structure. If we get distribution here again, that's this looking behavior. If we get that in here, I have to sell. Yeah, it's things like that that complement, because you can be in the wrong count on Elliott wave often. You can be in the wrong level count on your market maker method. You could sometimes you think you're in an accumulation, but you're in a distribution on Wyckoff. But you can actually use other schools of thoughts to complement your strategy or to help you see the charts clearer. It can truly help. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you again later. All right, peace.